Hello everyone, welcome back here to Pete's Corner. I am Pete and this is my little corner here of the Anasounds studio where I do some videos once in a while, and I do this series called Tone Tasting. And today I thought we should talk about reverbs. So let's talk about reverbs. I'm a big fan of reverb. Everybody knows that Lee is a big fan of reverb, and Anderton's every time in here. We like reverb. And personally, I like spring reverbs. Sometimes you can't really get a spring reverb in an amp. There's a lot of amps that don't really have reverbs, and maybe they've got a little reverb chip and stuff. But this is really, really cool. This is the Anasounds Element. And as you can see, we've got some boxes here. The good, bad, and the ugly. Wah, 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 wah. That's kind of how I was looking up, and I was going Le Bon, La Brute, and La Troussant. I can't, no offense. My last name is Honoré, and that is French, but unfortunately I don't speak French. I would love to, because I love languages, so I should really learn it. I really should. But anyway, I think it's the good, the bad, and the ugly, because I think that's what the film is called in French. And so, as you can see, we've got 3 different sizes of these spring boxes. Now, this whole thing you can buy as a set, or you can buy the main kind of element pedal here with the little one, or the medium La Brute, or the ugly La Troussant. I wish I could pronounce that properly, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Now, Anasounds has got this really, really cool, you might have seen the Eagle Driver I did, which I also have on the floor. I did a video on the Eagle Driver, which is a cool overdrive pedal. Got it on the floor, playing that in the beginning. But this is their kind of look. They've got this kind of look where they've got this wood or bamboo on top of all of their pedals. So if you go on the website and check it out, it looks really cool. And again, you got the little light that sort of shines through the A Anasound. And anyway, I'm running into my DP40 in the effects loop, and I think what we'll do to start with, I'm going to take these 2 and put them down here on the floor, and then get them up later on. So this is really a cool thing. So it comes in these super cool little boxes as well. And it comes with, now this is the cool thing, because it comes with mounts. So you can mount it to your pedal board, underneath your pedal board, on the top of the pedal board. That's kind of the idea with this. So you basically take this box and you put it underneath the pedal board, and then you'll have the control unit, as I can imagine it's kind of cold. And on that you have got an output, a mix, a low and a high, and then you've got this kind of setting between normal spring and then like a saturated spring, where it kind of gets this fuzzy kind of tone. But I'm gonna just demonstrate that in a minute. Now, if you look inside of these, and I can see it on the camera up the top there. I'll do some sweeps of this as well. There is literally 3 real springs on this one, and so you can, as I said in the beginning, you can buy the whole set of the Element and the 3 spring tanks for about 290 euros. Check the links below, go on the website and check it out, which is a really good deal, I think, for real spring reverb. And this is all analog circuitry, and it's like, you know, they just gone out there and they've just gone, what is there and who does stuff like this, and what can we do to make better reverbs? And I think they've really nailed it with this one. So here I'm in the DP40, which has got a chip in it, which the DP40, we did do some tweaking on the reverb. I don't know if it's because I just like my reverb and I like it to be really nice and big. And that is, I've switched that off and I've put this in the effects loop. So how to tell it's a real spring reverb is to do this, of course. So you can, I'll turn the mix down, so you can hear, there it is. So here's basically without any on. it's very dry. I'm going to put that on with everything at 12. You can hear it does that sort of, this short spring, but it does this thing, which I really, really like. It's got that sort of, well, one would say springiness, but I guess that's kind of what it is. But so you've got lows and highs, which is really cool. So you can turn down, get some highs in there. So you can hear it's nice and high. So you can dial down the highs and put some lows in there. I mean, I think it's really, really cool and really, really simple. And it sounds like a spring because it is a spring. Now, this little switch here is quite interesting on the top there. So if you put that down, you can hear. Turn the mix down. What a cool effect that is. And we go back to the other. It just sounds great, but this is the small one, the bong, the good. I'm still not sure if I'm right about that, but I think it is. But let's swap over to the middle-sized one. So how you attach this thing? I didn't show it at the beginning. How you attach it is it's attached with some. It's attached with some phono plugs, or like a white, and it's really, really simple. It's just a mini jack in here. You got in and output there. You got 9 volt underneath, and all you do is you unplug these two, and on the side here you got a input and an output, a white and a red, and you put the white one in there, and you put the red one in there, and clean tone again with the bigger La Brute. There's always when you move a tube amp around, you know. And with a bit of overdrive from the Ego driver. And again, if we put that down, it's going to be, turn it down a bit. I just love it. I think it's so cool. And again, it is just a real spring inside of this. I mean, you get, if you I don't even know, because it's really cool and it's a good idea. And if you are that kind of guy who is looking for, you know, having a proper spring and doesn't want to compromise, and you know, and this is just a great idea. And it's for the money, it's just brilliant. But let's move on to the humongous one here. And again, it comes with all of the, I mean, this is just, you know, I bet you could probably fit this in the back of your amp if you had like a combo amp without the tube. You could have that in there and think about, I don't know, you know, there's probably loads of other things you can do with this. Keyboards, I mean, synthesizers. What a great idea. Well, let's just try this beast of, you know, you have to have a proper big pedal board for this one, but let's see what we can do. Red to red, white to white. I don't even fit on the screen up there, it's so huge. But you can get this whole set, it's amazing. So here is, again, the clean tone. Really dry. And here we got everything at 12 again. There it is. So there's more, what do you call a sort of flap in the, for lack of a better word, for searching the word, there's more flap because the springs gets longer and they do that more, you know. So one is kind of tempted to play. But one is not going to do that because, of course, everybody plays that song all the time. But hey, there we go. So. I mean, what a lovely and what a good idea. It's just dreamy. Anyway, enough of that. I can keep going forever and forever because it is such an inspirational. This is what I love about pedals like this, and it's no secret that if you find something that's really cool and it sounds good, and when you play it, it makes you want to play. You know what I mean? It makes you want to play. Makes you want to pick the guitar up and play even more. It wants you to go. The final test is kind of There we go, ladies and gentlemen. That's the Element and Le Bon, La Brute, Le Truand. The good, the bad, and the ugly, I think. Because that's what I think the film is called in French. Great idea. Sounds awesome. So if you're looking for something like this, this is definitely one to look at. So links are below, and thank you very much for watching. I'm Pete, and I will see you next time here on my Pete's Corner for something similar. See you very soon. Take care. Bye bye.